Now, there's nothing new about what I'm going to say right now, that AI has literally revolutionized everything. All these industries have been affected in a very positive way by AI. The thing about AI is that it has allowed for a lot of innovation. So solutions that were virtually impossible a few years ago to be able to implement as a business or as just a person, a programmer, now all these solutions are able to come to life because of AI. And the great thing also is that you don't need to be an amazing programmer or a tech savvy person to build these solutions. So it is indeed a revolution, and one that you shouldn't ignore, because barrier of entry has dropped significantly with AI. In this video, I'm going to give you some strategies to leverage AI, whatever you are, whether you're a programmer or somebody's learned to program or somebody who is actually technically not inclined, how to leverage AI to actually build real world solutions and make money. Yes, we're going to talk about actually building businesses and make money. So in this video, I'm going to show you how today anyone with just an idea is able to leverage AI and build real world solutions that actually are helping businesses to grow fast. So we know that AI has become massively accessible for the past couple of years or so. So you can go right now and open an account with ChatGPT and Midjourney and any other AI platform out there to streamline your work, to create images, even videos, to summarize, get sentiment of your text, and do all sort of things. I mean, literally the sky's the limit right now. But the beauty of this AI revolution is the fact that we have this plain level field where we have access to large language models, which are essentially what drives AI. And we can have access to all of that at zero cost or at a very small, tiny investment. But what does that mean? Well, it means that we have a market that is very hungry for solutions that you can build using AI. And that is great news, because instead of thinking about AI taking away your jobs or doing X, Y, and Z, think about the opportunities that are also opening up because of AI. At the center of everything, it's not just about money, right? I don't want to make this video as this money gimmick where, okay, how can I make $100,000 in the next 2 days? That is not what we're doing here. Main point I want you to understand is that you can actually make money with AI by building tools that other people would want to use, that would save their time, that will make their lives better. It's not a gimmick. It's about impact. That is what I want you to think about. It's all about impact. You can actually create a positive impact by using AI, building tools that will impact the people, will impact businesses, and automate and help them grow faster. This revolution means that you now have all the tools that you need to actually build these AI solutions for your clients, for yourself, for a whole industry, really. So one of the biggest challenges I found when people are getting into AI and building AI tools is the fact that we have so much information out there. Google, YouTube, everywhere, right? And so it's very intimidating and you may feel lost right away. And so this is why I created the AI Guild community, which is a community of like-minded people. We have developers, we have business owners, we have very tech-savvy people, we have all kinds of people who are coming together in a place where it's safe, where they can learn how to build AI solutions that actually impact the real world. We're building solutions for real world problems. So in this community, the AI Guild, you will get ready to use code templates. You will get expert insights on how to build AI solutions, of course, and also have weekly calls to brainstorm, troubleshoot, and refine your ideas. And also you have an access to this incredible network of people, like-minded people that you can collaborate with, you can communicate with your challenges, what are you working on, and all of that. So you essentially have one place where you can go and get stuff done. Build AI-based real-world solutions for real-world problems. So if you're serious about leveraging AI to your advantage, but also making that impact to businesses, yourself, or an industry to actually build the real-world solutions, I would love to have you in our community. All right. When I say that AI has lowered the barrier of entry, what does that mean? Well, that means now with AI, you don't have to know a lot in order for you to be able to build AI tools that help people. So if you want to build an app, for instance, it's way easier nowadays because there are tools that allow you to can teach you or even can build an entire application for you. Now, I have to say you have to understand a few things, but you don't have to be an expert developer to be able to build at least a prototype, because we now have access to APIs, which means ways in which we can connect our applications in the front end, connect to a back end, in this case, databases and everything, or large language models in this case, using OpenAI API, so that our applications can communicate with models, different large language models, AI essentially. It's way easier nowadays because of that. It's easier for you to understand the markets in general. For instance, if you want to know, okay, what kind of applications, what kind of tools I would want to build so that I can serve a certain industry like real estate agents or medical people or recruiters and so forth. It's way easier because we have AI. You can use AI even to ask questions, so it gives you some idea on which industries to build for. Now, the key to actually being able to create a SaaS stands for software as a service, essentially is a tool that you can provide to a certain person or certain business or industry, and then you get paid for that. The number one thing is you need to identify and solving problems. Okay, so here's what you do. You need to find the key problem that you want to solve. For example, you want to say, I want to help X, Y, and Z to automate data entry, or creating an AI chatbot for this industry or that industry, or build a tailored content generator. You can say, well, my friend, or I have people who are content creator and they need some help with the content creation phase. You can build tools targeting those people. The thing that I see most people failing, if I may say, is that there's no validation. So once you have those pain points, you have an idea what you want to solve for certain kinds of people, for certain industry, you need to understand how to validate that idea. Because it's one thing just to go and build something and hope for the best. That usually doesn't work. What you want to do instead is that you want to validate that idea. And how do you validate that idea? You need to test the idea with the people who would use that idea or who would use that tool. A good example would be if you want to solve a problem for barber shops. Okay, what you will do, obviously, to find out what the barber shop or the barber needs, you need to talk to barbers. Talk to barbers and say, hey, what are the things that you would need in your business to help you regain 3 to 4 hours a week? What automations, what are your pain points that you have? Just talk to them and people will tell you. And that is going to allow you to understand, okay, these are the pain points that I can address in a form of a tool. And you go and build. Now, most important thing also is in this process of scouting, figuring out what are the pain points, you are gathering feedback from real users. You are asking them, you're not imagining, you're asking them, what do you need that will help you in your business? And I'm telling you, any business that is making any money, and if you ask them, what can I do to help your business make more money? And I have the solutions, they will pay you. They will just pay you. Now, here is the final roadmap to success with this. This video, you may just watch it and think, oh, that's just something, whatever. Okay, it's not technical. I'm not talking about how to build an agent or anything, but I want you to start thinking about how to leverage these things that you're learning, because if you're here, you are learning how to build AI agents, how to build AI solutions. Okay, so I'm showing you how you need to think about a roadmap on how to leverage what you are learning, what you know, to actually solve real world problems, which is exactly what I do in the AI Guild community. Okay, so here is the roadmap to success. This is very important. 4 main things you need to follow in order to be successful at this. Number 1, you need to find a problem. We talked about you need to find a problem, a pain point that a company, a business has, and then you need to solve that problem. Number one. Number two, you need to build a prototype. Why? Because you want to be able to show to the people that have that pain to say, this is what I built. Can you experiment with this? Does that work? Is it something that will serve you? Because you need to know whether this works or not. Number three, you need to validate and monetize. This is the part where you go back. It's kind of tied in with number two, which is the part of building the prototype, using that to validate to see if this actually works. You get feedback from your users, the people that you ask if they have this problem, if they could use this solution, if you were to build it. In this case, at this point, you should have some sort of a prototype, and they will say yes. And so you gain more insights, more feedback. They may say, go ahead and add this, remove that, and do that, blah, blah, blah. And at the same point, you need to start, this is important, you need to start gauging how much will they pay, are they willing to pay for that solution? Okay, because you need to know, okay, if this is built, how important or how valuable is this to where you are willing to pay X amount per month or one-time fee and so forth. It's very important because you are providing a service. And number four, you have to iterate and scale. This goes back to software engineer in so many ways, is that you are always iterating. That's the reason why most software that you use on your phone as applications or on your computer, you get a lot of updates. That is iteration. They fix things, they change things, they add things, they remove things. That's how it works. So you iterate and you scale. So continuously iterating, and based on user needs, you start scaling, adding things, making it better, and getting more feedback and so forth. Here are my parting thoughts. So the AI revolution is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. It's up to you to learn how to use it, how to leverage it to build things that people can actually use. You make impact in the world, but also most importantly, that's how you monetize and start making money. Also, the AI revolution is not about big companies. It's about small companies. It's about you. It's about small companies stepping up to go and solve real world problems. That is what you need to think about. It's not about a big company. It's about small companies, medium companies, you, individuals such as yourself, to step up and solve problems. If you have this kind of mentality, I promise you, you're going to do really well and be able to monetize your ideas, because there are people who are really hungry for your ideas, for your solutions that will help them. So now you have these tools that are there. You have these opportunities that are endless, really, and the barriers of entry are lower than ever before. So if you really want to take advantage of this, join the AI Guild. That's my community that I have put together because it's a place that I've always wanted to have for myself. This is a place where you can surround yourself with like-minded people, as well as the tools that you need to actually leverage this AI revolution to your advantage, but also leaving a good positive impact in the world. All right, so the only thing left for you to do is to get started. So I want to hear from you, really. Tell me, what problem are you solving? What problem are you wanting to solve in the comments below? And tell me more about what you think of this AI revolution. What are your thoughts? Are you scared of it? Are you excited? I want to hear everything you have to say about the opportunities that we have with AI. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also join the AI Guild community to get started. And till next time, be well.